Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. Today's pick a card we are doing. How is your person feeling about you? How are they thinking about you? What's going on in the connection? What's going on in their world? Anything that wants to come up, we're going to kind of focus in on that. The timestamps will be in the description box below, so if you already know your pile, feel free to look in the description box, go straight to your pile. If you want to hang around and kind of see what we're using, feel free to hang out with me for a moment. So we'll go over the cards and the crystals that I'm using for today. So for pile 1 is the Line Striders Tarot, and we have this amethyst druzy heart. So it's cut into the side of an amethyst rock, and it's that druzy kind of sparkly finish. Love it. Little tiny crystals. Pile 2 is the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann, and we have a clear quartz heart. Super pretty inclusions in it. Like, look at that. All right. Pile 3 is the Fountain Tarot, and this orange calcite stone or crystal, really pretty. Kind of reminds me of a creamsicle. And I like the lines through it. It's pretty neat. And pile 4 is the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. So these two decks are by the same deck artist, one of my favorites. And this is a Caribbean calcite. So it kind of looks like a Caribbean beach, like the waters and the sand. Really pretty little heart. So again, 4 piles, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4, because we added a pile. So I'll leave these up for a moment. Take a deep breath. Go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, that's completely okay. You could just have a message or something you need to understand in another pile. It's a really, really beautiful time to use your own discernment, your own intuition to know what's right for you. These are general readings, so as with all general readings, not everything is going to fit all the time. So you need to just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit for you or your situation, don't try to squeeze it in there. Just accept that, hey, that message, part of the message is for somebody else, and I'll let that go. Not a big deal. Don't get yourself stressed out about something that you're like, oh my God, I never thought about it. It doesn't feel right. Should I be worried? No. If it doesn't feel right for you, let it go. Trust yourself. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Timestamps are in the description box below. I'll leave these up for a moment, and then I will see you at your pile. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys picked this beautiful amethyst druzy heart. Very pretty. And you guys were using the Line Striders Tarot. I do have some oracle cards that we'll be drawing as well, and some that I pulled in the beginning. So to start off your reading, you guys have Otter Spirit. It says you are never alone. So with this person, we have these two little otters hugging. So I think this person really loves having quality time with you. That fits into our other oracle card, but we'll get into that in a second. This person really likes to be in your arms or have you in their arms. They like feeling very close to you, and they feel very close. Like it feels like you guys share a heart, kind of how this picture is like so close that you guys share basically the same heart. And again, it says you're never alone. So this person really, really loves spending time with you. It's something they enjoy. It's something they think about when you guys aren't together. Or it's something they reminisce about a lot in your guys' connection. So next, you guys have quality time. The more quality time is needed with this person. Put forth extra energy and effort into this relationship. Make time for dates, fun, reignite the passion, take the initiative. Try surprising them with a romantic gesture. This may pertain to being more present in a relationship and needing more or needing more family time. So this person wants more quality time. They want to bring you presents. They want to like surprise you with dates. If you guys have are in a connection where it's kind of been falling out a little bit or kind of getting stagnant, they want to reignite that fire. They want to surprise you. They want to do a romantic gesture. They may want to bring you flowers, something like that, but they just want more time with you. Like, again, this person just can't seem to get enough of having time with you. It's like, I want more, is this vibe coming in. So just know that, you know, when we're talking about how this person is thinking, feeling about you, they definitely just appreciate being with you. Like you're like the end prize kind of thing. Let me move this a tiny bit. All right, so let's jump into your tarot. So for pile 1, how is their person thinking and feeling about them? There will be an extended on this reading where I'll go over the person's intentions, potential outcomes, and guidance. So let's see. So pile 1, how are they feeling? We have a 10 of Wands. We have a heaviness in this connection. We have a King of Pentacles. We have a Knight of Wands. We have the 4 of Wands. So that's the 1111 card for anyone on that journey. Let's clarify these. We have a 6 of Wands. A lot of fire. We have a Page of Cups coming in. We have an Ace of Swords. Ooh. We have an 8 of Wands. An overall energy about how this person feels about you. We have a Page of Pentacles here. So our pages are our messengers. Pentacles are very tangible things. I am noticing there's a lot of blue in this card. So this person wants to bring you the truth. There might also, for some of you guys, someone wants to give an apology. Sometimes I read the Page of Pentacles that way. There's always this like air of like, I owe you an apology. So for some of you guys, if that fits, someone feels the need to apologize here to you. Let me pull some oracle cards before we dive into the meat of this. Okay, we have confusion that fell out. True love. And then let's do some more over here. I'm trying to get the best angle so I can get more cards in here for you guys. Boop. Still playing around with my new setup, trying to figure out how I want to do this. So, all right, we have the anchor. And the fish. So there could be a water connection between the two of you guys too, with this anchor and this fish. Let's get a couple more. We have plenty fish in the sea. There's definitely a water connection. Partnership. And delight and desire. So when it comes to you and how this person feels about you, I feel like they think that you have a lot of options. With this plenty fish in the sea, the kind of the way this is coming up, somebody could be water signs in this connection, and we have a lot of fire here. We don't have any major arcanas popping up for any exact signs, sorry, but the way I feel like this person sees you, like you're their ideal partner, you're someone that they want to enjoy things with, enjoy like the sweet things in life, but they also feel like you have plenty of people like kind of biting for your attention, and I feel like that person, it brings them a lot of heaviness. They want to be successful, they want to be the winner, they want to be victorious. Again, this person is really intently wants quality time with you. I'm going to double check the meaning of these. I'm still getting used to these cards. Okay. Just couldn't remember what the fish was. All right. So this person, and that might be why they are a little confused. Also, our Page of Pentacles, they could just really want to give you a gift. That was coming up in that quality time card. I'm wanting to show you a gesture, but I feel like you just have a lot of people, or this is just how this person sees you. They see you as someone that everybody wants, including themselves. So again, this feels kind of heavy for this person. Like it's something they really want. It weighs on them a lot. I think they think about you way more than they care to admit, but they want to be victorious in this connection. They want to be the only one that gets to have your heart. So we have the King of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Cups. So I think this person might be a little more comfortable showing you their feelings for you versus telling you. They definitely like have feelings, obviously, but this is like below the surface. This is kind of how I read the cards. This is kind of what's on the surface. This is like what's driving it underneath. Is kind of how I read my cards. I know everyone's different. So on the surface, this person likes to shower you with things, likes to do things, possibly, you know, taking you on those dates, show you quality time in a very tangible way. Below the surface, they feel a little like, our pages can sometimes be a little immature energy, as in like not quite fully emotionally evolved, where they might not have the best ability at speaking their truths sometimes, but they definitely feel a lot of true love for you. But yeah, this confusion, like this has them going around, like, I don't know if you leave them confused, if your energy, like they're not sure how you really feel about them. So they feel like they're in this constant state of like, I really want this person, but this person has so many options. Or this also sometimes stems from someone having low self-esteem. So they just assume that you're always looking for someone better, even if you're not, even if you don't think that you have other options going on. This person, they're left confused by your feelings for them, because they feel like this true love between the two of you guys, but they're like, well, how do they really feel? But I don't know how well they speak up. They might have fun and flirty and like can be a little like light about their feelings, but they definitely have them more than they can express, and they see you as like a true partner for them. Yay, it's starting to storm in the background, so anyone who likes storms, there's a storm kicking up. So we have the Knight of Wands clarified by our Ace of Swords here. So the Knight of Wands, they are really comfortable coming in a very physical way with you, in a very passionate way with you. Again, they like can't get close enough to you. Like it's like they feel like they want to, like, this sounds weird, be inside you, as in, and the way I'm trying to say that is like yeah, you can't get they can't get close enough to you. And they have this idea that like if they can just be always like your knight in shining armor, your like your closest confidant, then that's some way they can win. So there might be a sense, so take this or leave this, with this person there might be a sense of possessiveness that's kind of showing up. I am seeing a little bit of codependent tendencies from this person. You might feel like you need some space. If you feel that way, just be honest and open about that communication. If you pull away, that's going to leave this person confused. But if you're feeling like this person's a little bit much, you know, I would just voice like your concerns and needs, not necessarily saying they're doing anything wrong, but that you need to like speak your truth to them. Like they just need to understand your point of view, and I'm sure they'll back up and just, you're like, hey, I just need a little more space. I want this, blah, blah, blah. You know, I think it'd be very beneficial if that's your situation. So again, that's not going to run for everybody, but there is this overtone of slight possessiveness. So be mindful of that. I know sometimes that's fun when, oh my gosh, this person's enamored with me, but there's a fine line with that. So just keep that in mind. Always speak your truth and what you need. So we have the Four of Wands here clarified by our Eight of Wands. So Four of Wands is a card of commitment. It's a card of celebration. We have an Eight of Wands. So there's like fast communication, something quickly changing, fast moving. So they might want to jump to the next level in this connection. We'll go over, like, again, in the extended, we'll be going over intentions and stuff like that. But this person definitely wants to communicate to you that they take this seriously, they take you seriously, and they want to move forward. If there's some of you guys that this really feels like a pile for people that are in connection. If you're in a separation, I feel like this person has spent a lot of times thinking about you, like they may have tried to get over you, and this is kind of heavy on them. They feel very anchored to you, but very abundant around you, and maybe that they've lost you to lots of other people, but they kind of want to swiftly change this. They want to take this connection and make it change, and they may really miss having quality time with you. Again, it's going to look a little differently for everybody. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But this person feels like you're never alone. They also feel very connected to you on a very deep level. Like you guys, even when you're apart, you're still together. So it's a really, really pretty energy that's coming in here. So let me see. Am I missing anything? I want to go over, pull a couple more cards about what's in this person's heart for pile 1, and we'll pull some message cards for you guys. So for pile 1, can we get a little more insight into this person's heart? So we have a 9 of Swords. So this person is carrying anxiety about your connection and their feelings. Again, that might be where this confusion comes in. I think this person is afraid of losing you. If they've already lost you, it's something that really stresses them out. If you're in a connection, this person is afraid of losing you to other people. Again, I think this person has some self-worth issues, things like that. But there's some anxiousness about you in their heart. We have the sun though, but you make them feel like the warm sun. So you make this person so happy. Thinking about you makes them happy. Being around you makes them happy. Like you are like the light that, you're like sunshine on a cloudy day. In the middle of a storm, you're like the sun poking out. So that's how you feel to this person. Again, you make them like, I just see like cheesy grins. Like when you like are around somebody that makes you smile so much that your face hurts, like that's the feeling, like a good face hurt kind of vibe. That's really on their heart. That's something they treasure very much about you. They see you as like the light of their life. And they're very worried about losing that. They want to be victorious with this connection. We have the 4 of Wands again. So on their heart, this person wants to be committed to you. They want to take this connection to the next level. For those on the TF journey, like the twin flame journey, this person might also be aware of what this connection is, and be very feel very connected to you that way, with this card popping up twice. Let's get one more. But ultimately, the 4 of Wands is like that celebration of a commitment. It's typically seen as a marriage type card. So on this person's heart, they want to be in a committed relationship with you. Then we have 9 of Cups. So you're their wish fulfilled. Like in their heart of hearts, you check off all the boxes. You are the person. You're the greatest thing since sliced bread. I feel like you guys know that. If you are watching this and you're like, well, I don't get this at all from this person, that might not be your pile, but it still could be your pile. If you're drawn to another one, again, if you're drawn to this pile, there's something in here for you that you need to understand about your connection. But I feel like some of you guys are like, this is too good to be true. So again, use your own discernment. I'm just reading the cards as they come. And this person that I'm really tapping into, this vibe, this vibrational of this collective of people that we're reading about, is very into the person watching. So maybe you just need to accept it. Sometimes we have a hard time believing that someone can love us too. So that's when we need to check our own self-worth. But you check off all this person's boxes, like you're a wish come true. You fill them up with so much happiness, so much passion. So it's very fulfilling. A connection with you is very fulfilling. So I think where this worry comes in, it's this worry of losing. So for some of you guys could be dealing with someone that had an abandonment wound when they're younger. They could have been abandoned by one or both of their parents. I'm also hearing some people someone may be an orphan or put up for adoption. That's coming through. Again, general reading, but I try to give anything my guides give me to you guys. So see if there's anything else. All right, I think I'm going to pull some message cards. What cards do I want to pull? I need to do a message card deck review for you guys sometime. I have so many, but I'm feeling very lovey. And beating you guys up on the screen. Very, very lovey. So I think I'm going to use this deck. I think I got these from Etsy. I don't remember what they're called. If you just type, if you want these kinds of cards, Etsy's the best place to get message cards quickly. You can just type in Love Message Oracle and you'll find tons. So I know everyone always asks me where I get all these. I also get a lot from makingplayingcards.com, but they just take a little bit to come in. That's the only thing I don't like about that. So anywho, you look more beautiful than I remember. So if there's been some time between you guys seeing each other or they see your picture, it's like every time they see you, you just get more and more beautiful. You hang the moon, you are the sun to this person. I am also hearing I love you to the moon and back. So I don't know if that's someone's personal thing that they say to each other. we'll be together again. So for those of you guys in separation, they feel like you guys will come back together. I think about you constantly and I don't know what to do. So you're heavily on this person's mind all the time. They just think about you, but again, they're confused by, I don't know if it's your actions. I don't get that it's their feelings, because again, this person feels very much like this is true love. This is a soul level connection. This is soulmate type connection for this person, but it's something about your actions or how you are. Like they just find this confusing. But also for, if there is that TF kind of the twin flame journey kicking up here for some of you guys, there could be like a level of like trying to understand this connection, or why do I feel so strongly to this person, that kind of thing. But you are like the anchor for them. Sorry, I didn't go over these too much. The anchor is they feel very stable in this connection. They feel very connected to you. And also this connection where they feel very abundant. So the fish is abundance. It's just like goods, all the good things. So it's like, again, this big bowl of emotion that they feel for you. And like, it's like you're like the little fish swimming around. It's like their heartbeat. It kind of reminded me of this. I don't know why I just got that message, but it's like you're the heart that beats within them. It's kind of how that's coming in. I know this is a really cheesy reading. I haven't had a really, really good reading in a long time, so I'm enjoying this. So I'm leaning into it. I feel like sometimes when I do a really good pile, I get so much crap from people in the comments, like, there's no way, blah. And I'm like, I'm just reading the card. So please take it and adjust your own vision about what is possible for you and love for you if you don't believe that this is possible for you. This type of love exists, and I'm telling you that it does, and I know firsthand. So, all right, what else does this person want to say? I miss getting dressed up to see you. So you guys may have been on dates before. This could be something that this person is reminiscing about for those of you guys not in a connection, but they miss getting dressed up to see you. They want to make this special. They like making a big deal about you. They like making a big deal about seeing you. I will love you until I'm old and gray. So yeah, they feel like you are like the highest level soulmate for them. Like they're going to love you until they're gone from this world and then some. You remind me of who I truly am. So it's like being around you, like, I don't know, if sometimes life gets in the way, we forget who we are. You help bring them back to like who they truly are in their heart of hearts. That's something they really appreciate or about you. I'm going to go back to the sun for a second because this other message just came in. So it's like you almost shine a spotlight of how great they really are. When they talk to you or connect with you, it's like you make them feel so good. It's like you shine a light on all the beauty that they hold within them that you see that maybe they just kind of forget or they don't. Again, this person may have dealt with a lot of stuff where they're still working through and healing through their own trauma, their own damage, but you like make them really like see themselves for who they are in such a beautiful way. I feel like a lot of you guys have loved this person in a very unconditional love that they may have not experienced before in their life. I'm trying to stop looking at your social media. So they're having a hard time. They've been spying on you. They might not want you to know, but they look at your social media a lot. But they're trying not to. So they're trying not to be obsessive about you. I think they're trying to keep their cool about this connection. For those of you that, that fits into that story of this person thinking you have a lot of people, they might be looking at who follows you and looking who comments on your stuff, who likes your stuff. There's some anxiety around like who else is coming at you or who else wants to be in your life from this person. But they're trying not to. They're trying not to obsess about you, but they're still a little in this obsessive energy. Again, there was that level of possessiveness that was coming through. Your eyes are like looking to my own soul. So like they feel like you guys are very connected. Again, a deep level soul connection for this person that they might not have ever experienced in their life. But they really, 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 truly enjoy it. So I think I'm going to end that here. So I'm going to take this over to the extended. If you're interested in that, the link will be in the description box under pile 1. And we'll be looking into this person's intentions moving forward, potential outcome, and any guidance that needs to come up. And I'm going to pull some more message cards and stuff like that in the extended. So hopefully this gave you guys some insight. If you want to meet me over the extended reading, that would rock. If not, I'll see you guys in a future reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Even if you just leave me an emoji, I really appreciate it. And thank you so much, guys. Bye. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked this really beautiful clear quartz heart. There's lots of really pretty inclusions in it. It's a favorite of mine. And the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. So we are going over how is your person currently feeling and thinking about you and the connection and any other things that want to come up. Anyone that's followed me for a while knows that my guides will not really give me a choice on sharing. So this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit for you in your situation, just respect that that part of the reading was for somebody else. So also there will be an extended at the end of this reading. The link will be just below the pile selection in the description box. So to start off with, thinking, feeling from this person. So we have Turkey Spirit, which I know is an interesting way of having someone think about you. But this card, it says, give with gratitude and grace. So when this person thinks of you and how they feel about you, they see you as someone that's extremely graceful, extremely generous and caring, and you have a grateful approach. I don't know if a lot of you guys have been recently doing like a mind shift kind of thing where you try to practice more gratitude, or perhaps you've shown this person gratitude and helped them see things in a grateful way. But they just feel very grateful to have you in their life. Like it's almost like their own personal blessing. But there's a lot of gratitude towards you from this person. And they just see that, again, this air of like grace about you, that you carry your way in carry yourself in such a graceful kind of way here with this card. Then we have new love. It says, this is a new passionate beginning with a soulmate, divine partner, or twin flame. A new relationship or connection is manifesting. This could be a relationship going to the next level or reigniting of passion. This may pertain to a friendship turning into love. So for some of you guys, this could very much be a new love. This could be a new phase in love with someone that you've had for a while, or this could be a reconnection of love, or possibly if you had someone that was in the friend zone and then you guys are moving into more of a loving connection. So let's jump into the tarot. I will be doing oracle cards as well. So for pile 1, how is their person? I need to shuffle it once. How is the person currently thinking and feeling about the viewer, please? All right. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like, I feel like things are shifting and changing in the dynamics between the two of you guys. We have a 5 of Swords, the Moon. These wanted to come out together. We have an 8 of Cups and a 5 of Cups popping out together. We have a 3 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 2 of Swords. It's a very interesting reading. And then overall energy about how your person feels about you is this Knight of Cups. So they do feel very romantic towards you. They have a lot of romantic feelings towards you. There's this need to like want to come in and like sweep you off your feet. Kind of vibe, like that knight in shining armor, regardless of gender. But they like want to be, I'm hearing they want to be your hero. What song is that? Like, it's almost like I'm hearing that, I think it's Enrique Iglesias, like this old song. I'm not going to sing it. If you know what I'm talking about, that's what popped into my head. But there's a lot of interesting cards here, guys. So there's a lot to unpack. So this situation with this person isn't just like happy-go-lucky. There's a lot of romantic vibes in this. I'm going to pull some more oracle cards to get a little more in depth besides just what's here in the tarot. But yeah, this is a connection for those, like if you're relating to this, it's definitely, there's some twists and turns with this. So we have available. We have caged heart damage. Yeah, that definitely is sitting in this lot of tarot. We have arrows of love, Cupid. We have on the horizon. So things, again, you know, I talked about this turning. So things could be shifting, changing dynamically, energetically between the two of you guys soon, or you may have recently felt a shift in this connection. Let me move these up a little bit. All right, what else do we have? Pile 2, please. Too many popped out. I'm going to keep going. If they're meant to pop out, they'll come back out. This one was on the top. I didn't take it, but it fell back out. So this is the scythe. So things slicing through. We have the whip. Ooh. Could be some BDSM connections here for some of you guys. Take that or leave that. But I felt drawn to say that. Not that that's a bad thing. Just came up. We also have kisses. Girl talk. And one more. The butterfly, which is about change. So, all right, kiddos, let's jump into this. We have already talked about this overall energy of this person having a lot of romantic feelings towards you. They feel very connected to you in a very romantic manner. They see you as graceful, this person that just has this air of like wonderment about them. So with all that said, and you know, we talked about this new like passionate beginning possibly starting. So again, for some of you guys, this could be a very new connection. Maybe you're trying to figure out. There's a lot of damage either within the connection or within this person, or it's a mirrored effect between the two of you guys. So I don't know if there's like some shared trauma or just similar trauma that you guys have both been through. I'm going to throw out the word trauma bond for anybody that relates with. But there's a shift and change about pains in the heart. So I don't know if you guys have both been through really bad relationships, or for some of you guys, this relationship has been very hurtful at times. But there's this shift and change and moving out of that. As we're moving out of that, we're going to hit some bumps and roads in this connection. I'm just being very honest. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done with this person that holds them back from showing their true emotions to you at times. This person feels a lot of love towards you. They want to have this available connection. They want to like rise above any of their past stuff with you. They want to have this romantic connection, but there's just a lot beneath the surface with this person that I think it's very important for you to understand, not to be defeated by, I'm hoping some of this brings you guys peace if you don't know a lot of what's going on with this person internally, if they don't share. This person has a lot of mental anguish about being in relationships and things working out. There's a lot of fears about getting what they want. So this person I feel like a lot of people have abandonment wounds. So I don't feel like that's a stretch. And it's been coming up a lot in readings. So I start to feel like I talk about it too much. But this is here. Like this person, like if they get what they want, they're afraid of losing it. So it's almost like I don't even want to try because then I don't have to experience that loss of losing something I really wanted. So this person battles with this. They have this fear of regretting walking away. So for some of you guys, one of you, either them or you, walked away from this connection. Like they were unable to make a choice between things, which caused a disconnect in this connection or caused you to walk away. But there's regret surrounding this inability to make a choice, this inability to stand up, this inability to go after what they really wanted with this 9 of Cups here. Like the 9 of Cups is the wish fulfilled card. But this longing, this wanting, this having everything that they want is overshadowed by fears and really being seen. So I don't know if this person is afraid to step into their own light, if they're afraid of stepping into their own power. I mean, I think we all know people that we see so much potential in them and we see how successful they could be, and then they self-sabotage themselves. So just out of fear, or just like they never try when they could be so great. So that's this vibe that this person sits in. So if you relate to that, then that's your person. If none of this is making sense, this might not be your reading. Because again, like I said in the beginning, there's a lot of love here, but there's a lot of stuff going on with this person. So, they do have unconditional love for you. They do want to show you and give you their affection. We do have this girl talk, which is about like taking times with friends, moving on, being single, but also just about getting opinions from your friends. So they, for some of you guys, their friends or your friends could be influencing this connection, as in like they may be taking someone else's advice that might not be for the best, or someone's talking them out of being available. But if you're also wondering, for some of you guys, if you're looking in on someone that you haven't talked to in a while, that you're curious if they are still dating somebody else, I don't think that's the case, because we have single here and we have available. So, I do think that they've opened up to being available overall in love. And then the butterfly here is a card of transformation. It's a card of someone changing, someone evolving, growing, healing from their past pains. So that is very rooted here, but there's still just a lot to unpack. So I'm hearing be patient with this person, try to be understanding with this person, and realize that a lot of this stuff this person is dealing with and going through it's not, for some of you guys, it has to do with your guys' connection, but overall, it really has nothing to do with you per se, as in like you're not at fault for any of this. It's nothing against you. It's not that you aren't enough. It's this person is just dealing with so much mental chatter about how things work out in their life. So they have a tendency to cut people off, or like, I don't know if this person also can be really harsh and mean at times. I'm about to pull up my book to get the more distinct meanings for these, but the way that it's coming in for me is, again, I threw out that BDSM, if that relates to anybody, but that feels like fun and playful. But this person has a tendency to like hurt the ones they love and then cut people off very sharply at times. So if you've been like, not a victim of that, but it's like almost like this person brings you in and then all of a sudden like we'll just say something really mean and you're like, but you say you love me in one instance and then like you're really harsh to me. But it's like this person does this as a defense mechanism to keep people away, and because keeping people away keeps them safe in their mind. It makes sense to them. So the scythe, it's cutting, clearing, calling sudden and unexpected removal or break. Oh, sorry, this one. Removal or break. So for some of you guys, this could be a very quick shift, change. If you guys were together and things cut off real quick, and this is just a sharp thing that happened. The whip is tension, conflict, strife, being dominated or whipped into submission, which is where I got that BDSM message. But this person, I feel like they I don't know if they want someone to prove how much they love them. It's like they like poke people because they want people to like fight for them, that kind of thing. Like, I want you, it's a feeling of lack within themselves that people didn't fight for them in the past, that they didn't make them feel important. And again, this is their own shortcoming, their own trauma, their own healing that they need to work with. Some of you guys may also mirror that. Take that as you will, but it's this protection from trying to keep from getting hurt, because as much as love as this person has, they still have a very damaged, caged heart. They built walls around their heart to keep themselves safe. When we do that, like a lot of us will build walls up to quote unquote keep us safe, keep people out, keep future pain out. But when we build walls around our heart, we don't realize all that past pain that we had, that that we're quote unquote protecting ourselves from in the future has nowhere to go. Like when you've built a wall so high, that past pain just sits there around your heart and it starts festering like a wound. It affects how you see things. It affects how you perceive love in the future. So it's something, if you relate to that message, if you've built walls around your heart to protect yourself, to, keep the pain out, be mindful if you're keeping old pain in, because that's not serving you. And we have to like lower our walls and to let that old pain out so we can be free from it. Put up a picket fence if you need to, aka boundaries with people to keep yourself safe, but don't build a brick wall that goes to the sky, because then you're just holding in lots of stuff that's actually damaging yourself. when you think you're protecting yourself, you're actually hurting yourself because you haven't dealt with or let that old pain go. So keep that in mind just in general for this could be something this person is doing. But I feel like a lot of, like, there's some of you guys out there that may need to have heard that message because it's a very valuable thing to realize that some things, that boundaries that we've put in place to protect us are actually hurting us. So just keep in mind, especially with boundaries, this has come up a lot in readings too, about making sure your boundaries are healthy boundaries and not boundaries because of trauma or unhealthy things. But I don't want to get on that soapbox. That's not what this reading is about. So I want to get a little more look on this person's heart for you. What is in their heart for the viewer? Let me get some more insight into their heart at this time. So we have the Four of Swords. So this person is resting and healing in their heart. So they might not be taking any action towards you, even though, you know, the overall energy is this desire to come forward, to share this romantic vibe with you, these romantic feelings towards you. This person, I think they realize that they have a lot of stuff to unpack, a lot of things to heal from. So they are, you know, kind of resting at times and recognizing that they need to do that to heal themselves. We have the World. So this person in their heart, like, you're like the world to them. You mean a lot to them. Like, you mean the world. You know, that saying, you mean the world to me. You literally do mean the world. You're also like this seed that this person has planted. I love that they have an acorn in this, because the vibe that's coming in is like you've planted the seed of love in their heart and within them. And it's like, it might not have sprouted out yet for some of you guys. It might not have grown, but it's definitely been planted there. Like, you have been planted in their heart. You're someone that they think about often. They feel greatly for. You feel like you complete them in a sense. And you've, like, basically, again, planted this little, like, seed of love within them. We have Judgment. I love that there's a light bulb here. So it's like this awakening. The Judgment card is about being brought back to life. It's recognizing and having realizations that wake you up. It's in the traditional tarot, it's seen as like almost like that day of reckoning when the angels call everybody back to life and bring them back. So it's like being brought back. But with the light bulb here, again, this person's having epiphanies. They're realizing things about life, about love and life that they want. They're realizing things about you and the connection. They're seeing things a little more clearly here about how they feel about you. Let's see. What else is in their heart? We have a Six of Wands. So they want to be successful in love. They want to be successful with the expressing of themselves and how they feel about you as well. I'm going to pull some message cards, and then I will take this over to the extended, where we'll go over this person's intentions, possible outcomes, and any advice that needs to come up. But let's pull you guys some message cards first. So what does this person want to say? What is on their mind that they want to say? You are the light of my life. I love that we had that the Judgment card with the light bulb there. So you're definitely someone that lights this person up. You cross my mind 1,000 times a day. So you're heavily on their mind. They think about you often. Honestly, I'm not doing well. I'm going through a lot right now. Yeah, that's obvious. They definitely are healing, unpacking, dealing with. So it may take some time for this person. They're in the weeds, so to speak. I see you as my life partner. So you are someone that they see that they could spend a multitude of time with. It's, you know, that feeling of I just can't get enough of you, but yet because of this underlining stuff that this person's dealing with, I don't think that they've expressed that too much. I'm so lonely without you. So this person definitely, yeah, obviously is feeling lonely. Woo. We have you are like an angel. So, you know, I talked about this, like you have this mindset and this grace that this person may not have experienced with other people. So you're very beautiful and a little outer worldly to this person. Whew. I don't know why the forces were against us. So they may feel like, you know, there was some situations that caused you guys not to be together, or that were out of their control. I miss getting dressed up to see you. So you guys may have been, have gone on fun dates at times, taken things seriously, had fun. Also, I'm hearing like getting dressed up for Halloween may have been important for some people out there. Like, I don't know. I just saw like people dressing up, like having a lot of fun getting dressed up for Halloween. Okay. My love for you is eternal. There will only ever be one you. So they see you as super special, super important person. We will be together again. We were married in another timeline. And let's pull one more before I end this and take it over to the extended. What else does this person want to say? I haven't told anyone how I feel about you. So they may have been keeping a lot of this to themselves. So if you are in connection with some of their friends or people that know them and they're like, oh, well, they haven't said anything, it might just be because they're keeping a lot of this stuff to themselves. So guys, I'm going to end that here. If you're interested in the extended, the link for that will be in the description box under pile 2. And I will see you guys over there. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked this really beautiful orange calcite. Reminds me of like a creamsicle, an orange creamsicle. I love this heart, so pretty. So I love that you guys picked that. And the Fountain Tarot. So first I'm going to start with 2 oracle cards that picked out before I picked out everything. So you guys have... We're looking into, I'm ahead of myself. We're looking into how is your person thinking and feeling about you and the connection and any other information that my guides want to give me. If you guys have been with me for a while, you know I'm going to share it all as it comes in. So you have the owl spirit. You see clearly now. So we have to look at owls and owls being knowledgeable. So this person, definitely how they think and feel about you. They have this internal knowing about you. They have this way of like realizing that you see through, I think you see through the bull crap. You see them clearly, maybe more clear than they see themselves. You also are extremely intelligent. They see you as very smart, but there's just like this air of like, I don't know why I want to use the word whimsical about you, but there's like an outer worldly kind of knowledge that you carry. Like, again, just the way you see things in such a unique perspective. And again, you see right through people's crap, so to speak. And this person recognizes that about you. They actually really like that and they find it unique and endearing about you. I'm also hearing for some of you guys, they really like your eyes and your nose. I know that's kind of interesting, and why I'm picking up on the nose. So I don't know if that's something this person has told you, but they really like your nose. But of course they love your eyes. Like, you're, again, not just the way you see the world, but how beautiful your eyes are. But for some of you guys, someone out there like really loves your nose. So anywho, okay, moving on. And then we have soul-to-soul connection. You're manifesting a soul-to-soul relationship. You're connecting with another soul. This could be the balancing of masculine and feminine energy within. You are connecting at a deeper level. So this person feels very connected to you at a soul level. So they could, depending on labels and stuff, they may use like soulmate, those kind of things, but they just know that there's just this knowing. And then combined with this owl, and owls just have this innate knowledge and knowing, they just feel like they know you. Depending on how deep they are spiritually, they may feel like you have had past lives together, things like that. But if they're more surface level, it may just be this like, I just know you and I don't know why I know you. I just feel this intense soul connection to you. And that's something that's very magnified with this person. Again, to their level of understanding of that will be, at their thing. But I also feel like connecting with you has brought them deeper into some knowings about life and themselves. So let's jump into your tarot here. So how's this person feeling about the viewer? We have a 5 of coins, which is a 5 of pentacles. We have judgment. We have the death card. Don't worry, no one's dying. I feel like I always have to say that just because how the death card is portrayed in entertainment. Death is just a card of transformation. We have the Hierophant. Gosh, you guys have a lot of major arcana kicking up. So we have the 9 of Cups. We have a 5 of Cups. A lot of similar energy from pile 2. Just need to add that. We have a Queen of Cups. We have a 7 of Wands. And overall energy that they feel for you is justice. So I do want to pop in and point out some zodiac signs. So we have Libra, Scorpio, Taurus popping up here. Just wanted to give a nod to those. But overall, you make this person feel balanced. But how they feel about you, they see you as someone who's fair, who's straight to the point, who sees through like the injustice of the world. You also might be someone who is in the legal field, or just like I'm hearing victim advocate. Like you're really, really strong and beautiful at honoring other people and keeping things balanced and even here. I'm going to pull some more oracle cards before I really dive into this. Okay, let's see what else is going on towards how they feel about the viewer, please. We have roses are red, true love. We have on the horizon. There are so many cards that are coming up that were in pile 2. So if you felt drawn to that too, you could have messages in pile 2 as well. Cloud 9. And then we have satin sheet seduction. Whoa, okay. Take those 2 that flew out. We have the book, again, that knowledge. We have the ways, which is about kind of like 2 of Swords energy, kind of making an emotional decision. We have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, meeting, hesitation. Put one more and then I'll get into this. The chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. So this person could have some abandonment issues. They could have felt like, this is coming up like, I don't know if in the past, like for some of you guys, if this is a past connection, this person felt like they chased after you at one time. But we'll jump into that more later. So how does this person feeling about you? There's a fear of losing this all over again. We have the 5 of coins, the 5 of cups here. It's wrapped up in this energy of like, can I have everything I want or will I lose it again? And there's like regret sitting here too. So we'll start with this, if I can pick it up. 5 of coins clarified by a 9 of cups. So below the surface, this person feels like you are everything. You are their wish fulfilled. But this person is so afraid of losing that. And I feel like I hear losing it again. So this connection, again, for some of you guys may be like circling back around on an old connection. But there's so much fear about losing here, losing everything that they had, or reminiscing on losing everything they had. That's why this is coming up as, it's coming up a little similar cards to pile 2. Sorry, I keep bringing that up. I just can't ignore it. But in a different way. So I feel like this person like had it all. So you guys might have had this beautiful connection, beautiful, and they lost it all at one time. Or, you know, it's this like fear of repeating an old cycle is coming in. But this person has a lot of realizations about like regrets about past things, regrets about focusing on negative things. They want to see things and see this connection more clearly. They see you as someone who's been through the ringer, someone who's come through the other side of pains and problems, and you've done it in a shining, beautiful way. Like you've honored yourself, and like you have this knowledge about life, but it's not because you just like know things, it's because you've been through things, and they recognize that about you. We see the death, so they realize that there's been transformation in this connection, transformation with you, and transformation in their self, and that transformation involves around the heart. So it's like death is the death and the rebirth. Again, nod to a Scorpio energy here, and then the Queen of Hearts. So for some of you guys may be a heavy water sign, but this person still sees you as this nurturing, kind person, and also like they may be evolving to seeing how much you've grown as a person over these years, how much you've expanded, how much you've just become this beautiful soul that you are, this very even, balanced soul. They might not have always seen you that way, but I feel like how this person views you, I keep getting drawn back to this owl spirit. Also, how they see you has changed over either a long period of time. For some of you guys, this cycle might be like a really quick thing that happened. For some of you guys, it feels like years. But they're changing how they see you. Maybe how, like, if they held on to past pains about a connection or a wrongdoing, or just something, how they viewed you. I think there's regret around that, and they're realizing that things have changed and, you know, things can be different moving forward. We have the Hierophant here, clarified by the Seven of Wands. So you could be dealing with a Taurus or a very traditional person. The Hierophant's also about spiritual growth, things like that. It's clarified by the Seven of Wands. But when we look at, like, in this type of reading, how this person feels about you, I feel like this person wants a traditional life with you, and it's something they feel very solid about, very secure about, something that they would stand their ground towards. But I love that this image that this guy is like opening this box. Like, I feel like a little bit of Pandora box, but there's just all this light shining out of it. It's almost like they're rediscovering who you are. There might be some apprehension about that. You know, like, is this too good to be true? Has this person changed? For some of you guys, this may be a vice versa. Like, as I'm reading this, you're like, well, that's me and this is them, you know, but take that as you will. Sometimes that happens. If you're ever watching a reading and you feel like they're describing you versus the person you're watching about, is because there's something about yourself that you need to realize. People ask all the time why that happens. It's because you need to hear something about yourself. Just take it in. So, but this person is like, I'm hearing excited yet apprehensive a little bit about this change, so they may be slow moving. I'm going to be doing an extended, and that in the extended later, I'll jump into intentions from this person, but we're still going to get a lot here, so no worries. This person definitely feels like this is a true love. You make them feel like they're on cloud nine. You make them feel a little up in the air. And also we have on the horizon. So this change could be happening soon. I feel like this person definitely wants to get in the sheets with you. They may like want to, you know, seduce you. We do have seduction on here, but they find you very alluring, very sexy, very beautiful. They want to have alone time with you. I am very curious. So underneath this Justice card, we have the Tower, and underneath the seduction, we have Heartstorm, which they're very similar kind of energies here. So below this person's surface, I think there's a fear of things falling apart and getting hurt again. So keep that in mind with this person. Again, if this person has hesitation towards you, this person is afraid of getting hurt. So now if you're not the one who caused this person past hurts, there's something about you that might be triggering to this person that reminds them of a past relationship where they really were hurt. So that might be where how this person is changing their view on how they see love because of you. It might not have been you that caused that pain, but there's something about you that's this person's being triggered to be a little fearful about a relationship. Either that's because of you or because of something that was similar to you or a similar feeling they have for you. Keep that in mind. So we have the Lightning. So this person may have recently reconnected with you, or this connection may have been quick. With the lightning bolt here, there could be an epiphanies, there could have been just a quick sudden change that really pulled at their heartstrings. But we do have hesitation on here. I just keep hearing like this person is hesitant to really, really jump into this because they're afraid of making the wrong decision again. It's like we have the book here, so it's like they want to get all the knowledge they can on you. They might be researching you a little bit. They might be stalking your social media. They're trying to find out all about you, like if you're safe. That's how it feels. It's like this person wants to feel safe in a connection, and they're not sure if you're safe. They're hesitant about that. And I think it's just because this person in past relationships, either with you or with other people, they have a tendency maybe to be attracted to avoidant personality types. And so they have, because they might have an abandonment fear of their own, but they tend to be the chaser in relationships. And I think that's something that they don't want to continue. That's a pattern they want to stop. So they might be hesitant to really full force come to you because they're like, I don't want to be the chaser again. I don't want to be the person that puts it all in again. But I think here you are, this evolved, gorgeous soul that you are. You're like, hey, like, I'm secure in my attachment styles, or I've worked through healing and I understand you, like, just give me a chance, is kind of how this feels. So again, I know there's mirroring going on for some of you guys. You're like, you're describing me, or how I feel about the other person. So use your judgment and your discernment to flip-flop this around. But this is like this dynamic between these two people that I'm reading. But I definitely think that there's been some swift changes, some, shifts in energy, or it's going to be happening soon. If you're waiting to hear from this person, it may come across really quickly in a really surprising kind of way. All right, I want to get some insight to what's going on in their heart, and then we're going to pull some message cards. So can I get some more insight into pile 3's person's heart? Oh, we have the 10 of Wands. They're ready, and it came up in the reverse. That's interesting. I meant to use these cards in the upright, but there's no accidents. So this person is ready to let go of things that are heavy on their heart. And the possibility, again, if this fear actually involves you, they're ready to let go of the heaviness of that. If this fear about, relationships working out is about someone else, they're still just ready to let go of the heaviness that surrounds their heart. And I keep saying their heart because we have a green rope here, and green represents the heart chakra. So this person definitely is just ready to let this heaviness go. What else is on their heart? We have a Knight of Cups. So they want to come in with this romantic gesture. Again, I keep hearing I'm very timid. They want to, it's almost like a deer coming out into the pasture. Am I going to get shot? I know that's a horrible thought, but that level of fear of I might need to run at any second. But they do want to express their romantic feelings for you. They do want to share that with you. They want you to know that you're on their heart. They do have feelings for you. They're just very fearful of getting hurt. See, what else do we have? We have a 9 of Cups in reverse. So we have the 9 of Cups upright, and we have 9 of Cups in reverse. So this person might have a lack of believing in love at times, or what's possible for them in love, because in the past, anytime they had what they wanted, they lost it all. So there is a fear of not being able to have everything that their heart desires, and that's heavy on this person. Okay, let's see. And then we have a 5 of Wands. So they also might be curious if you have other people in your orbit that they have to fight against, but they also feel like you're worth fighting for. So on their heart of hearts, they feel like this is something that's worth standing their ground with, fighting for, maybe working through their fears, letting go of those fears, and really to move forward. And on the bottom of the deck, we do have the 6 of Swords, which is about wanting to move from chaos to calm, wanting things to change, wanting things to move forward, and really evolve here. Let's stick that right there. Boop-a-doop. All right, so I want to pull some message cards. I want to know what's on this person's heart. What would they say if they could? Tilt that a little bit. Okay, so for piles 3 person, if they could say what they wanted to say, what would they say? All right, I'm being guided not to use that deck. I'm going to pull a different deck, guys. Yeah. All right, let's see. This is the Hidden Truth Volume 2. What's on this person's heart? What did they need to say? I still have feelings for you. They want you to know that they still have feelings for you. They've never let those go. Have never let those go. So they still have feelings towards you. I'm not over you. They're definitely not over you. I really feel like a lot of people, this is a connection that hurt them in the past. But they're not over it. I'm waiting patiently. So they might be waiting for a sign from you. They might be waiting patiently to get over their fears. So basically with this, I feel like they're just taking their time. That's the message that's coming in. They're going to be slow and steady about this because they're very timid. Again, if you guys can picture a deer that's walking out, that's afraid that they're going to be attacked by something at any moment, is how this person feels. I have trouble with intimacy. So this person does have fear around letting people in. I don't think this is sexual intimacy. I think this is just about letting people get close to them because they have been hurt in relationships or possibly by you. Take that as you will. I have saved your texts and messages. So this person does reread things. They may re-listen to voice notes. But this person does like to reminisce. It's like their guilty pleasures, like going back and rereading things and kind of just going over where things have been with you guys. I'm in a committed relationship. So for some of you guys, this person might not be available. So they might be thinking about this stuff. They might have wanted to reach out to you or have reached out to you, but this person also might not be available to be in a relationship with you. So keep that in mind. If you're not sure what's going on with this person, they may be in another relationship too. So that also might be why they're taking their time, because they're trying to figure things out. But they definitely still have feelings for you. They're not over you. I do love you. So this person has a lot of love for you. They feel so much towards you. They're just, yeah. They can let that committed relationship go if they want to be with you, right? I'm not financially stable, so this person could have some money issues coming up. They feel a little like freaked out by. That can cause people to really pull back too in relationships, or have a fear of moving forward. Let me use one more deck. I'm going to pull you guys a couple more, and then I'll move this over to the extended, where we'll go over this person's intentions, possible outcomes, and guidance for you as the viewer. So let's see. Ooh, what else do they want to say? I wasn't ready to connect. I'm so sorry. So if this person reached out to you at some point and pulled back, it just might have been it's because they were feeling their feels, but then they just weren't ready to really connect with you. My heart hurts thinking about you. You're absolutely beautiful in every way. So this person definitely sees you. Again, we have these eyes. These eyes are important here for some reason between the two of you guys. It's definitely an eye connection. I'm lonely without you. So obviously they're in a committed relationship, but it's not very fulfilling to them because they're lonely without you. I will love you until I'm old and gray. So this person has loved you forever and plans on not changing that anytime soon. You're the only one that can make me feel this way. Reminds me of the song Stellar by Incubus. That might be important to somebody. I feel like you put a spell on me. I'm obsessed. So they've been thinking about you a lot. And they're a little obsessive again. I think somebody is like really stalking your social media, trying to figure out, getting information on you without actually like reaching out to you. And then I think of you constantly. I don't know what to do. Yeah, you're heavily on this person's mind. And the last one is, I know it was my fault and I'm sorry. So whatever's happened, they feel like they're to blame for that. So I will take this over to the extended. I hope you join me there if possible. That link will be in the description box under pile 3. So either I'll see you guys in a future reading or meet you over the extended. Okay, bye guys. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 4. You guys have picked the Caribbean calcite. So like, how cool is that? It literally looks like a beach in the Caribbean. And the Light Seers Tarot. So we are going over how's your person currently feeling and thinking about you, about the connection, and anything else my guides want to give. If you've watched me for a while, you know I'm going to spill it all. I don't really have a choice. So we will get started here. So I pulled some oracle cards. We're going to be pulling more along with the tarot, and there will be an extended look at this reading, and the link will be in the description box below for that if you're interested. So first card, we have Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. So this person sees you as someone who's very supportive. You always seem to have their back. They see you also as someone that's a little bit of a free spirit. You just are very much freedom. And this person, you may bring out like the free spirit in this person. It's like you help this person like soar. They see you as someone that can just fly above things and really like see from a high perspective. You may see things a little differently than others, but you see things from a larger view, a larger scope of the world. So you may also be a little worldly, literally or figuratively, learned or experienced is kind of how that comes in. But this person definitely just sees you as this amazing, like, just force to be reckoned with kind of vibe. And then we have communication. It says there's a need for expression of feelings of the heart in this relationship or connection. Work on communicating and connecting in different ways. Connect or fully connect with this person and let them know how you feel. So this person also, if they haven't been expressing thus far, they really want to tell you like how they feel about you, like what's on their heart for you, and really connecting in different ways. And they also like how you speak. They might actually very much like your voice, how you sound to them is something that very is captivating to them and really draws them in. So let's pull some tarot to get started. How is pile 4 person thinking and feeling about them, please? How's pile 4's person feeling about them? Remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit for your situation, respect that part of the story was for somebody else and move on. All right, so we have a Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. We have a 5 of Cups. There's a lot of similar energy coming through in all these piles today, so there's a theme. We have a Knight of Swords. We have an 8 of Wands in reverse. We have a 3 of Swords. We have 2 that came out together. We have 9 of Pentacles and Queen of Wands here. Bottom of the deck energy. How's this person feeling about you? We have a 9 of Swords. There's some sleepless nights. There's some anxiety around this connection. I don't know if you guys are separated at this time. Trying to give an overall view. So just to kind of give a synopsis so you don't spend too much time in this pile if it isn't yours. There's a lot of heartache going on in this pile and this person, a lot of anxiety. They could be dealing with a lot and a lot of just being upset about things not working out in this connection right now. So if that doesn't feel right for you, that might not be your pile. I'm going to continue to pull some oracle cards, but I kind of just wanted to throw that out. You know, if you were guided to this pile, there's at least something in here you need to hear anytime you're guided to any tarot, but this isn't like my person is, everything is snazzy right now. So we have the garden that popped up. We have the birds. It's funny that we have the birds when we have an 8 of Wands in reverse. We have the fish. Okay. Pull some more. What's going on in this connection? How's this person feeling? We have kisses. We have the Phoenix. We have separation. So yeah, this definitely feels like a pile of separation. There's going to be a lot of overtones of that in this pile. So if that's not you, then this might not be your pile. Again, feel free to stick around. There could be something you need to understand or hear. But this feels like more of a no contact separation kind of vibe. We have Hitched. We have Trials of Love. We have Stars Align. And this one fell out, so I'm going to take it. We have Heart Storm. I'm trying to see where I can just realize. Let me take this out a little bit so you guys can see a little better. Move things around so they all fit. Stick that heart storm up there. We'll discuss it. All right. Bottom of the deck, though, we have a farewell. So, definitely feeling like some separate energy. I need a sip of my tea for this. Hold on. How's this person currently thinking and feeling about you? They still see you as this nurturing, kind, abundant energy. You're still something they want to run to. So it's like I see the way these cards come up. It's like I feel like this person wants to run towards you. They still feel drawn to you. They still feel like you're that sense of freedom. Again, we have this eagle here, this motorcycle, but I don't think that this person's running away from you, though. it feels like they're running towards you. They're running after you, perhaps as well. But they definitely see you as someone as abundant. This fish is also about abundance here. There's so much wealth in who you are as a person. For those of you that this person is running away from you, it might be that they don't know if they can live up to your level of, not expectations. That's not how it's coming in. I feel like you're very non-judgmental. You know, she's just sitting here calmly, peacefully. Her eyes are closed. She knows her value. She's holding on to it. She knows her worth. This person might not recognize theirs, and they might not feel good enough. So there may be times where they escape out of this, or want to escape, or have. We have a 5 of Swords clarified by the 8 of Wands. This lack of communication between the two of you guys. We did have the birds up here, which it did come out in the reverse. I wasn't really going to read my Lenormand in the reverse. Not that advanced with it yet. But this lack of communication is driving this person crazy. That might be why they're sitting in this energy of this 9 of Swords, feeling very just distraught, not sure what to do about this connection. Like, what do I do? And we did have communication pop up here again. You have like all these cards of communication, so it may be very frustrating for this person that they haven't been able to speak to you, or they don't have the words, or this lack of separation is like literally giving them sleepless nights with this card. But there's this frustration about like not being able to reach you, not being able to connect with you. Maybe you cut this person off. It could have been for your own good. So if that's the case, stay true to that. This person's working through things, but there is this frustration around communication, or possibly a lack of truth being out there, as in like them not speaking their truth, not coming forward with their truth, not telling you how they really felt. That's also in this card. That's like your overall starting energy of this reading. We do have a 3 of Pentacles and a 3 of Swords. So for some of you guys, I don't always read these this way. I kind of stay away from it. There could be third-party situations rocking around in this where physically somebody else. Some people it's situationally, but for some of you, it feels like there literally is, there's someone else in the mix, either on their side, your side, or both. But this it causes them frustration and heartache about how is this ever going to work? So it's like there's so much pain below the surface of this ever working out or going somewhere in life. And then there's a lot of regret around this too. With this 5 of Cups here, this person is reminiscing and really fixated on the things that didn't work out in their life or with this connection or with you, not realizing that possibly the hope of you is still right behind them if they choose to change. Clarified by that, we have a 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands came out together. So it's like they may regret possibly doing their own thing, wanting to be single, following a fire that led them away, possibly that's somebody else. For those of you watching and you haven't been in connection with this person and you're curious and they have maybe they pick somebody else, maybe they're married to somebody else for some of you guys. Again, it's just, I know that's very specific, and I know it's very specific to some of you guys, but there's just, I know it will ring true for not just one, but a lot of you guys, the way this message is coming in. There's this like feeling of like so much regret that things were handled the way that they were handled, or not being able to come together, you know, not being able to communicate, not being able to work together. Again, one or both of you guys may be married, that's causing this person a lot of just heartache about that. There's been a lot of lessons between the two of you guys, though. In this connection, there's been trials and tribulations. It's like, it's that feeling of like things start to go right and then something always comes up. But this person is hopeful that stars will align one day, that things will work out, that there will be a favorable outcome. But in their heart, I mean, this person's just heartbroken about you and heartbroken about this connection and just so sad that this isn't working out. Like it's heavily on their mind. I feel like nauseous kind of feeling. You guys may be mirroring each other with that as well. We do have here, we have kisses. It says unconditional loving. So this person loves you in an unconditional way, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So this person, like, but I have to look at this girl in this card. She's just blowing these kisses, right? It's like, I can't touch you. I can't reach you. I can't get to you. All I can do is send this love into the air and hope it finds you one day. We have the Phoenix, which is a new phase, rekindling, renewed transformation. So this person's definitely growing. They want a reconnection with this, in this connection. They want to, reconnect and regrow, and they may have changed their mind about something. This person has a lot of regretful energy that we're sitting in. And we have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future, which is just littered through all these cards. The Garden, I need to pull, I have my book right here. Un momento. I'm still learning these cards. So this is gathering, a social event, networking, public interaction, being out and about. So this person wants to reconnect with you. Maybe you guys have seen each other recently, like in public or something. It sparked a lot of this between the two of you guys. They really want to be able to communicate with you. Like it's weighing heavily on this person. I mean, like, that card describes like the mental chatter of Five of Swords so well. Like, this person is just frustrated in their head that they cannot reach you. I keep hearing, I can't get to you. I can't get to you. Like, no matter what I do, I can't get there. And all they want to do is be able to communicate and talk to you. I know the fish means abundance. So they may also be, at times, this kind of sits in, again, with this Queen of Pentacles energy. They see your worth. They see your abundance. They see how valuable they are. There's no doubt in their mind that this person finds you so valuable, but there has been a farewell between the two of you guys. Again, this separation between the two. We have separation, we have farewell, this inability to reach you is just coming up very heavily. So if you're curious if this person thinks about this as all, yes, they very much do. It's very much heavy on their head and their heart about, just why hasn't this ever worked out? It feels like there's a lot of like just missed timing, like a wanting to work out. It's not from a lack of desire, just never seemed to work out. But I feel like especially with the Phoenix here, this always makes me feel like it's for a reason. There's a lot of soul lessons and soul ties caught up in this on things that had to be learned a certain way. So things it's like, not that the forces were against you, but it's just like the forces were working together to help you guys grow, but through a lot of pain. So unfortunately, as humans, and anyone that has a child will recognize what I'm talking about right now, or anyone who's been around little kids, pain is the greatest teacher. Like, I can say to one of my children, or especially when they're little, please don't touch that, you'll hurt yourself. Or please don't do that, you're going to hurt yourself. You've been told this, you've seen parents tell people, or children, if you don't have children yourself, I'm sure you recognize this point I'm trying to make, is you can tell a child 1,000,000 and trillion times, don't do that, you're going to hurt yourself. And they keep doing it until they hurt themselves, because it's the pain that's the teacher. The pain is the greatest teacher. It really sucks, but as human, a lot of us are pretty stubborn. But that pain hits, that's real. That's real right there. Like, we listen to like, oh, that hurts. Oh, I burnt my hand. I'm not going to touch that again. And that's unfortunately the way a lot of lessons. I feel like we may be shown a lesson in a loving way, and we're like, oh yeah, I get it, blah. Then we continue to do this same pattern that isn't good for us until we get hurt by it. And then we're like, oh, I really can't do that. And, as sad as it is, it's like, it's something that is just human nature through and through. So if you look back at your life and you're like, dang, I've been through a lot of those things that were painful, if you can accept them, that they were life-changing for you, then you may be able to find some peace with it. But that's going to look different for everybody. I need to get off that soapbox, but my guides wanted me to talk about that. So this person ultimately is very much missing you, wanting to communicate with you, sees your value, sees your worth, has regrets about not pouring into you, not giving you the time and attention that you needed. I'm going to pull some cards to see what is on this person's heart about you and the connection. So can we get some more insight before I pull message cards on what is on this person's heart about the viewer, please? So we have an Ace of Swords. So they've had some epiphanies. They could have had a heart activation or awakening, because this is a card. This is a sword of truth. This is a communication, like wanting to speak their truth. But they could have had like an aha moment with how they feel about you and about the connection. We have a Six of Pentacles. They want to be able to give back. They want to be able to be generous with their words. Again, I think this person regrets never speaking up. I don't think they ever fully ever told you how they felt. They never, or some of them took you for granted. Like that's also this regret feeling coming in. Like they just thought that you'd be there forever, and you're not. And what do they do with that? But now in their heart of hearts, they want to be able to give back. They want to reciprocate, like put the energy that you put into this connection. It's like they see the truth of everything that you did, and they want to be able to give that back now. So we have a Ten of Cups in their heart of hearts, how they feel towards you. You're their wish fulfilled. Like you're the Ten of Cups. Like that's, if you've watched tarot at all, you know the Ten of Cups, especially in a love reading. Like it's happy life, happy family. Like they want that with you, and they want that forever with this infinity symbol lingering up here. They feel completed when they're with you, and in their heart of hearts, they want that back. They want to get back together. We have a King of Swords. So this person's getting very clear about possibly a plan to come back. In the extended, I will be going over intentions, outcome, and guidance. So we can get a little more insight into their intentions if you're curious. But this person's definitely developing a plan on how to move forward, how to get out of this anxious energy. And I think that they know if they actually they're going to have to do something about this. Like they can't just sit on this anymore. They can't just wallow in their misery. They need to actually go for it. They need to find, some of them may need some freedom from a connection that they're in and really move towards you. But this person wants nothing more than to communicate deeply with you about all of this. And it's I feel like they want to if you guys have been in separation for a long time, they want to catch up and tell you all about all these things that they've done and possibly how you've changed their life. We did have under farewell, we did have look what the cat dragged in, returns and apologies. So I had to give a nod to that. But let's pull some message cards. Which ones do I want to use? Use these. So pile 4, what does their person want to say before I take this to the extended reading? Thank you for loving me, even though there were times when I didn't show that same love. That's what is in this person's heart. They want to reciprocate. They want to make up for that. Just tell me how you feel. They're really curious if you even still feel anything for them. Have you moved on? Remember, you don't need me to be happy. Happiness must come from within, my love. So they want you to be happy no matter what you do. So if you have moved on, if you're the married one, if you're living your life, they do want you to be happy. But selfishly, they also want you to hurry up and finish up what you're doing. This person's getting impatient. That's the vibe of that card. Everything you touch turns to gold. You are pure magic. So yeah, this person sees you as ethereal, just magical, amazing person. In time, we will be together again. We will reach union. I worry that I will never be good enough for you. They see you as this abundant person, and they have some issues around that for themselves. I'm unlearning old ways, and at times it's hard. So they're still working through their own stuff. This person's very much in, sadness about this. Let me pull a couple more from another deck, and then I'll take this over to extended. So anything else pile 4 needs to hear? You are my sunshine. So I know some people that's their nickname, but you are like the sun to this person. There are so many things that I wish I could change about our time together. Yeah. Regret is the underlining theme of, if I had to pick a word for your guys' pile, it's regret. You look even more beautiful than I remember. There's so much I have to say, and I don't know how. There's 1 or 2 more. I'll pull more in the extended too. I'm excited just by the thought of you. I think about you as soon as I open my eyes. And let's one more for pile 4. I feel jealous at the thought of you with somebody else. And you make my soul happy. So pile 4, this is your reading. I will be taking this over to the extended. That'll be in the description box below if you're interested in that. If not, I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. As always, thank you so much for spending your time with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, even if it's just an emoji. That really helps me out in my algorithm. So thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you in a future reading or the extended. Bye, guys.